decided by the president, who where the meeting would be held, who hosts the summit. Now there are two parallel tracks in G20. The major track is called Sherpa track, where all issues of general importance, whether it is agriculture, health, climate change, digital economy, anti-corruption kind of issues, energy issues, all those will be discussed. Second one is the finance track, which talks about the financial issues, the issues of financials, of fiscal policies, of bilateral fiscal relations. All those will be discussed into the finance working. There are also new engagement groups. So as the G20 presidency takes shape, they keep on adding one new engagement group. Now in India, now we have 9 engagement groups. So we have added startups. Startup was not there before because the startup is now India is one of the fastest startup ecosystem in the world. So we have started a new engagement group for startups. Similarly, on youth, there is another engagement group. So these are engagement groups which also talks about different policies, and those are also discussed. Now, DWG, the Digital Economy Working Group, it started as a Digital Economy Task Force in 2016. That is when the China was the president, and the mandate was that we should also discuss implementation of an interconnected, protected, and safe digital technology to develop an inclusive, resilient, and sustainable digital economy. Now, because by that time, by 2016, the internet has widespread in most of the geographies. The digital has become a buzzword all over the world. So they started talking about its inclusiveness, its resilience, its sustainable development. In Italian presidency, then they said, why do you call it a task force? Why should it not become a digital economy working group itself? So in 2021, under the Italian presidency, they started calling it Digital Economy Working Group. Last year, Indonesia had hosted this, and this year, India is the president. Now, if you look at the size of digital economy, it's almost 11 trillion US dollars, and it will become 23 trillion. It will be doubled by 2025. In India, also, we have a plan that by 25 we will also have a 1 trillion digital economy. So, in order to address these kinds of issues, there have been multiple kinds of issues which have been discussed in the past presidencies. Some people talked about how we can make use of digital technology for inclusive growth and employment. In Argentinian presidency, they started talking about the digital economy while it is growing, but there is a digital divide. Some countries don't have any access to digital because of their poverty, low economy, low income. So why don't we do something to bridge the digital divide? In Japanese presidency, they started talking about why don't we look at free flow of data with trust. So that data is a big important resource. So how can we come out with some kind of a data free flow with trust? And then in Saudi Arabia in 2020, they talked about artificial intelligence and innovation. So they said artificial intelligence has just started. People started talking about AI. So they said, why don't we also look at this? What are the good things of AI and what are the important responsible AI? How do we develop that? And then Indonesia last year has also talked about why don't we also look at digital skilling? That's very important. Connectivity and digital skilling so that everybody is connected. Everybody has access to this. So this is how this has been done in the past presidencies. Now, India's presidency, when we have taken over this year, we have also set our own priorities. Now, India's priorities have been three major areas in which we'll be talking about. We have already discussed it in the past two digital economy working group meetings. First one was held in Lucknow, second one was held in Hyderabad, and this is the third and I would say the most important working group. Why I am calling it most important? Because from here we start actually talking about and drafting the ministerial declaration. So this is important. So that now it will be the drafting of the whole declaration. Until now we were just negotiating on subjects, on topics, on definitions and all that. But now we have come to a specific that now we have to do go sentence by sentence, word by word, what should come into the declaration. Now, three important priorities which India has taken upon itself. First one is digital public infrastructure. Now, that is our most important priority in the sense that India has showcased to the world that how a developing country like India can develop digital public platforms